My name's Tristan the Bass, and I BMX. I'm a rider from Cape Town. So I think I got into BMX because I've always been action sports driven. When I was like 6, I was a skateboarder, and then I kind of transitioned into getting BMX for my birthday, and then it got stolen. And then I got another one for my sister's boyfriend at the time. And then from that, I got into BMX and just started doing tricks outside after school and just started pushing BMXing, and I'm still doing it today. So the NorthBoys is actually a BMX crew from Cape Town, and it's just a bunch of us that's located in the north, and we just all rode BMXs and we all kind of came together and then we formed the collective. So BMX has helped me push through growing up. A lot of challenges you face in life, it helps you get over that mentality of you fail, it's done. You kind of push until you get through it. And you do that with BMX. A lot of the times you're struggling to do a trick, it doesn't make sense. And then you start pushing so much that it makes sense and you get the trick. It's the same as with life. Big challenge with BMX in South Africa is definitely getting parts. Parts are quite expensive. It takes a while. If you're not getting it from local store, which is, there's only one, and that's in Joburg. If you're not getting it from there, you've got to order from overseas, and that's definitely expensive and can take quite a while. And also pushing, the tricks is difficult, especially when you've been riding for a while. The tricks get difficult, and you kind of push things to the side that you don't want to do in the moment, and then as you get the other tricks, it catches up with you, and you've actually got to get those tricks that you've been pushing on the side. So I think with BMX, I'm definitely going to be pushing to gain some tricks that I want to get. We call it dream tricks. I want to make sure that I get them, if not by the end of the year, next year. There's always a next year.
Hi, I'm Morgan Kennedy. I'm a BMX from Cape Town and I ride with the NorthBoys. The way I actually got into BMX was I was skating for a few years, and then one of my friends got a BMX. Kind of begged my parents for one. I wasn't actually allowed to have one. And then a few months later, one of my brother's friends said I could have one of his old Mongoose BMX bikes for like $100. Hid it away from my dad for about a full year until I snapped the rims and off and some of the parts needed replacing. And then I just showed him videos of me third jumping, jump sweep bolts in Brackenfell. Yeah, he actually saw I was riding with it. Did some tricks rather than just like basically not riding with my pants down. That's the way he said the reason I was not allowed to have one. And yeah, that's kind of how I got into BMXing. Been in the northern suburbs for basically my whole life. Kyle and Dilly made a group NorthBoys, and then started riding more with them, started riding more street, as that's what they mostly ride. But I used to ride more, or still do, park and dirt, and every now and then I'll ride some street as well. BMXing has an interest like good in my life. Makes you basically repeat doing something over and over. Like if you fall, get back up, keep trying. And yeah, it's only been a good influence in my life. Challenges that I've faced as a BMX rider, I've actually snapped my leg, fibula and tibia. It was supposed to be a year. Actually took me 2 years, and then after I started riding again, infection came out of my leg another year, so it ended up being 3 years. And that's, I want to say, kind of depressing, not being able to ride and stuff that was fun for you before doesn't feel as fun anymore. But after I started getting back into it, you just feel better and life feels complete again.
My name is Stefan, I do BMXing and I'm from Cape Town. BMXing sparked like very quickly when I moved to Cape Town. I see all these people on YouTube, Instagram, like Murray Lobsher. He inspired me really good. So I started running with the NorthBoys like 2 years ago. They were the only BMX crew that's like close to my house. From on there, it's just fun to ride with them. We love to be in competition from each other. Like me and Morgan like to do clips and like go to places, and it was part of the NorthBoys. It's a good influence that BMX has on me because it keeps me out of the trouble. It makes me want to go to places and just learn new things, and I just love it. Challenges we're facing That must be the third jumps. I don't ride them. I don't like it. It's just of the fear of height and the way the jumps are built. But also the parts in Cape Town is really hard to get BMX parts because they are so expensive and you have to buy second hand. It's not always a good choice, but it's gonna end up being expensive as well, but it's gonna keep you flowing on a bike. Okay. My dreams for my future is to be a professional. I want to be good. I want to represent the group one day if I compete in an international competition. I just want my BMXing career to be my job.
I'm JP, I'm 29 years old, ride BMX, I'm from Cape Town. I think my love for the BMX got sparked while growing up, just never realized it from the get-go. So we grew up next to a big field, people were building dirt jumps, there was a few jumps as well. On weekends, I'd always see guys just flying through there, jumping that never really knew anyone knew what it's about. Both me and my brother had like rally bikes and GTs and whatever. So nothing fancy, just cruise around, play in the park, travel around in the block. So whenever we went on weekend and see those guys and we're like, wow, it's quite amazing. But never really thought of taking it much further. Yeah, we basically moved away, stopped riding. And then only a couple of years later, I think it was in 2017, I started riding. I think I rode for about a year, maybe a year and a half, and then stopped riding due to funds. 2 years ago, I think it was 2023, Ultimate X Ride in Cape Town. Went to watch the BMX and skate comp there, and I'm like, dude, I just miss it so much. I need to get going. I got on a group, got in touch with Banner, hooked me up with the bike, and yeah, I started from there, riding with them the whole time. They introduced me to Tristan from the NorthBoys, and from there, I just basically joined it, just started riding and never stopped. BMX influenced my life quite a bit, especially after I started riding again. The biggest thing is a mind factor. You always have this mind block, whether it's trying to learn something new or whether you're trying to do something in life. There's always some other mind block that might get you like, no, I don't really want to do it. With BMXing and keeping the thought in the back of the head of like, you have to push through that mind block to get what you want to do. It kind of applies to life as well. If you're going to sit there and second guess everything the whole time, and you're basically going to talk yourself out of it. So if you just push through and you're like, you know what, I'm just going to go for it, I'm going to hit it. And yeah, it's like it applies to life as well, I suppose. It does hand in hand.
My name's Delano Smith. I ride BMX since I was in high school. My love for BMX sparked when I watched like a bunch of other riders in the local area like Carl Smith or Werner Mathieu. That was insane to watch, so like I had to get it. The community in the NorthBoys is amazing. Like we're like a variety of people all around the north side, so it's nice seeing the different mentalities of people and like the different riding styles is just insane. So it means a lot to me, like to get out of my own headspace and like get into someone else's headspace and just like send it. BMX has helped me a lot beyond the sport because there's nothing more, like I keep speaking about the fear factor, there's nothing more intense than BMX. And like in the rest of your life, you have to push past fear. And in BMX, it's like every single trick you have to push past fear. So everything else in life has become incredibly easy compared to like sending an insane trick or something horrible. A lot of the challenges I've faced has been with letting go of my hands, like especially with bar spins, like that's insane. And then dirt jumps, that's even more bloody insane because if you don't hit the landing at the right time, you messed up. My dreams for my future with BMX, land a clean bar spin and an upper bar spin.